Welcome to join 文房四宝系列故事 The Four Treasures of the Study series. I'm Caroline from Zhejiang Chinese Medical University. In this lesson, we are going to learn one treasure in four treasures of the study, which is pen. Pen is an essential part in our daily life and work, which records history for thousands of years and spreads colorful civilization. Firstly, let's learn a Chinese character, pian. Pian's pronunciation is bi. What's more, let's focus on the character structure of bi itself. Bi is composed of two parts. The upper part is bamboo, and the lower part is hair, fur. But why does the pian consist of these two parts in China? With the question, let's start our lesson. I believe you can find the answer in the following content. And then, let's explore the history of the Chinese pian. What should the pian look like in your image? Is it like the picture? Pian, pencil, or cure pian with traditional Western style? There are many kinds of pian nowadays, but these are not the style of traditional Chinese pians. So, what should the traditional Chinese pian look like? In order to express their ideas and feelings, the record of stories that happened in ancient times. The people used stone knives and bone knives to carve characters on shears and bones. This should be the oldest pian in China, and this kind of characters, we call it oracle bone inscriptions. But we can find that because of limitation of stone knives and bone knives, this size of the characters on the shears and bones is different, which don't look beautiful enough. In order to write more beautiful characters, writing brush was created. People once thought that the General Meng Tian of the Qing dynasty was the person who created the writing brush. 2,000 years ago, it is said that people of Qing dynasty usually use knives to engrave characters. But the situation of the border wall is changing rapidly, and exchanging of documents is frequent. And engraving speed is too slow. In order to report the military situation to the emperor better and faster, General Meng Tian tied horsehair to a bamboo pole and dipped in a pen to writing, which really speed up writing. Later, Meng Tian continued to improve the pen using wolf and rabbit hair to make the earliest pen. We call it writing brush. In Chinese, 毛笔. But in fact, according to the archaeological discoveries, Meng Tian was not the person who created the writing brush. We can see the colored pottery. About 7,000 years ago, the patterns on the colored pottery all show the trace of the painting by hand. In 1954, the earliest writing brush discovered so far was unearthed in ancient tomb in Changsha, Hunan province. After long time study, it was found that this writing brush was from the Boring State period, have a long history more than 2,000 years. We also call it Boring State's writing brush, 战国笔. And the history of the pian is much earlier than that the one Meng Tian made. The writing brush must be the oldest and the one most representative of China. The most famous writing brush in China is the Hu writing brush. In Chinese, Hubi. Hubi is made in Huzhou of Zhejiang province. After the improvement from General Meng Tian in the Qing dynasty 2,000 years ago, Huzhou people learned the advantages of many paint-making techniques and never forgot to update and develop the craft of writing brush, which become more and more refined. Every year, in March and September, people in Huzhou will also hold grand celebrations to commemorate Meng Tian's celebration of Pian. The production process of Hubi, Hu writing brush, is very complicated. A complete Hubi has 7 major processes and 124 small processes. And the best writing brush must be done manually. So far, there is no machine to replace it. Choose the best hair, choose the suitable bamboo, and after repeat selection and production, it will finally become our writing tool. The writing brush is harder to combine. Let's use it well. Let's return to the Chinese character, Pian, Bi. Now you must know why the Pian is written like this. Bamboo and hair are 2 important parts of the Pian. Although we have modern pians that easily to write in our lives, the writing brush is still one of the greatest inventions of the Chinese nation. It was always influenced the Chinese people and recalled China's splendid civilization. Great calligraphers Wang Xizhi and great painter Gu Kaizhi, they used the writing brush to leave us many masterpieces. Let's pick the writing brush and follow these famous artists from now on and try to learn how to write in this way. Okay, that's all for today's content. This is the end of the lesson. After learning this lesson, I believe you must know more about the Chinese pian. Thank you for your listening. See you.